Joining me now is Graham Richardson, former Labor Minister, Sky News regular. And Richo, you've seen these things come and go before, a bit of tension between the government and the central bank. But Wayne Swan, he didn't miss, did he, at the weekend?
No, it was a pretty extraordinary attack. I don't think I can remember an attack quite like it in recent years. It was a bit of a surprise to me. Sometimes I think people yearn for that front page that they used to get, and he certainly got one this time.
What's the thinking behind it, do you think? Beyond that,
not much.
Just the publicity.
Not much. I don't think it was a very smart move. I guess the thinking is you don't like what the Reserve Bank does. You get somebody outside your own mob, outside the Parliament, to do the criticism. I suppose that's sensible, but whether you should be doing the criticism at all is the question. And I think they've probably pulled the wrong cord here.
So much of it does. I spoke to McGorran and Banks before, and we were saying that so much of the next election and the result depends on what rates do, what happens to interest rates over the next 8 to 9 months. Do you agree with that assessment?
Well, I think it's certainly important. I don't know as it decides the election on its own, but it's certainly important in making that decision. So it's something that's got to be watched.
The Resolve poll in the 9 papers has the coalition ahead when it comes to dealing with the economy. Interestingly, though, while Labor's primary was down below 30, it's still ahead on a two-party basis, 51-49, according to this survey. Is this pretty much where things are across the board from what you can tell? Primary vote low, but Labor still ahead overall?
Yeah, I think that's probably right. I mean, the primary votes of both major parties have dropped. In my view, they've dropped alarmingly. I think when you get to 30% and below, it's a low water mark that we haven't seen. And I just hope it doesn't drop much further. That would be an invitation to chaos. It'd be an invitation to governments like Italy that change every 9 months because you can't get a majority. I really am worried about that. I think that's a trend we should all be scared of.
You mentioned some international stories. What about the US election, the debate this Wednesday, Tuesday US time? How important is it in your mind?
Oh, well, I mean, it's very important for the future of the world, not simply Australia, because as goes the American economy, you can pretty well bet the world will go with it. So I think it's an incredibly important decision the Americans have to make. There are weaknesses in both candidates. You can't say that either one of them is so good that the other one's out of the contest. So it's going to be close all the way in America, I think.
What's your prediction?
My prediction would be a very narrow Harris win.
All right, let's see how you go. We'll hold you to it in a couple of months, my friend. Thanks as always,
mate.
Richo. Talk to you soon.
Okay, bye.